Hi guys, welcome back to my Manchester United career mode here on Football Manager 2017. Now, in today's episode we've got two games. We've got Manchester City in the Premier League and the first leg of the Europa League second round tie against Juventus. First of all though, we're going to quickly recap the two games that we've played since you were last with us. Last game you saw was obviously the 5-1 game against Ghent. We then went on to play Middlesbrough in the league and scored one goal, Callum Gribben with it from the free kick. It was a poor performance, I'll not lie, it was dreadful. The entire team was awful. It was Gribben's goal that made the difference. Well, that and Predrag Rajkovic making so many saves. It was unbelievable. It just, shot after shot after shot was raining in on him. He just kept on saving them. And then we came to the Southampton game, FA Cup 5th round replay, and we got beat. Yep, Shane Long scored and it was backs against the wall from Southampton after that. We pounded them like a cheap whore, but we couldn't get through. We just could not get through. Admittedly, we did play a slightly weakened team. Young Nishan started up front, but even still, we had enough quality there to beat them. We just didn't take our chances when they were given to us. Overall, quite poor performance. And after this game, Juan Mata came up to me and said that he wanted to leave for first team football. So I said, okay, that's fine. You go. So he's now transfer listed. So what I'm going to do before we get into the games is, I did say that we're going to have a look at the under 18s, under 23s, and see who we can basically get rid of, release, just because obviously we're coming to the youth intake fairly shortly, and I just want, if people haven't progressed, I want them to go, because I want to free up the space. So my first port of call would be this guy, Luka Ercolani. Doesn't look great, to be honest. Our coaches are saying he's not going to do anything. I reckon it's time to just release him. $7,000 is not much compensation, to be fair. At this kind of juncture, I don't think that's much concern. Max Johnson, again, not going to be good enough for this club. I mean, fair enough, $68,000 doesn't matter. We'll just pay it and get rid of him. Josh Bahui, what a great name. Almost tempted to keep him just for his name. He can improve slightly, but again, nothing special. $92,000 off, fine, no problem. Alex Wojciech, now this guy just signed a new deal, so I might keep him around for a wee while. I think I'll keep him around for a bit. Okay, so that's him. Kieran Freeman was a signing reverse, so we'll keep him. Faustine Michaela, improving a wee bit, but not going to be good enough, I don't think. So, bye bye. Again, I just thought I'd let you guys see this, because quite often when I watch these on YouTube, guys just disappear off of people's under 18s, and they never actually explain where they go. So Callum Whelan, another one, doesn't look promising at all. On your bike, mate. £1,700. There you go. Jake Kenyon's another one now. He looks like he's got decent potential, and I think, is he maybe the director's son or something? Wasn't there a Kenyon that was on the board of Man United? Tempted to keep him just for a wee while. Keep him in there and see how he does. Dedrick Roberts, I think he's dead in the water, to be honest. He's just not going to cut it at this level, at the level we need. Sergio Romero's obviously the experienced goalkeeper. He's on the transfer list, but don't think he's really. I mean, when's his contract run out? Next year. Maybe try and move him on in summer. Elias Mutha Sebtui, Don't know if I've murdered that or not. I'm sure Freddie Franz will get on me for that pronunciation of a Belgian name. But let's see. No, he's got to go. He's just not good enough. I mean, it is always a Belgian, but he's just not good enough. Young Nishan I'm keeping. Tati Chong definitely keeping. The man with the greatest hairdo in football. He's improving a lot out on loan at Gillingham. He's getting a few games, and yeah, really happy with that actually. He's playing quite well. Yeah, the rest I'll just leave. So we'll go into under 23s. See if there's anyone in the same boat. Varella's out on loan. Milan Bars. 16. Maybe keep him around for a bit. Should I? Or should I just let him go? I'm not sure because he's got... Yeah, he's not got the attributes, I don't think, to make it. So we'll let him go. It's better letting them go now, letting them find a new club, than trying to sell them and get money from. Scott McTominay. Now, sorry. He's an interesting one. He was actually on the bench for Man United at the weekend, in real life, but I'm not convinced. I'm sorry. I know he's Scottish, but he's actually English on this game. But I'm sure he was. There was some hoo-ha about him. Yeah, Scotland. Aye, all nationalities Scottish. But yeah, he's going as well. Regan Poole. This guy's been dotting about for a bit. He's not going to improve much at all. He's got not much possibility of improving. I'll actually transfer list this guy though. And I'll say asking price 20 grand. Anyone comes up with 20 grand from, they can have him. Just to get him off the wage bill, to be honest. Get him out of the team. Devontae Redmond, I think I'll keep for... Oh, he's 20 though. Yeah, he's not going to improve much either. Yeah, I think it's just a culling of the herd, to be honest. Let's just go through these quite quickly. Dean Henderson I'll keep. Mitchell I'll keep. Will I? No, I'll get rid of Dimitri Mitchell. 19 Flair, fair dues, but no, he's not going to be good enough for this club. Matt Osalande, USA player, 18 years old. Doesn't look like he'll cut it either, to be honest. Jake Barrett, looks like he's got some decent potential in him, so I'll keep him. Charlie Scott, yeah, he's gone. He's rubbish. 27,500. I suppose if you're walking away from Man United with 27,500, that's alright. Matthew Willock, again, not a great signing. I'll release him on a free. Goodbye. Kieran O'Hara, yeah, another one. They're just not good enough. I'm sorry, they're just not. They're never going to be good enough for Man United. Never going to be good enough to play in our team. So, yeah, I think that'll do for the cull just now. I don't think we need to bother with anything else at the moment. Again, really happy with the way the squad's turning out. We'll have the youth intake also in this episode, but without further ado, let's look at the Manchester City game. It's Man City v Man United, top of the league clash, and this could effectively prove to be our, either the winning of the league or our downfall. Because if we win, we'll go 11 points clear. Whereas if they win, it's back down to 5. So this is huge for us. So I think it's going to have to be a full strength team. So we'll put Rashford in there. We'll put Juan Mata. You're wanting games, you play. You actually do something decent for a change. Gribben will miss out. Herrera can come in. Schweinsteiger in for De Rossi. Playing was a deep line playmaker on defend. Barry and Smalling at the back. Phil Jones has been gibbering on about getting a game. We'll play you at right back. And that should... In fact, no. That's a disrespect to Tanner. Tanner's been quite decent this season, so I'm just going to leave him in. I think he's improving, at a rate of knots, and I think, eventually, he will be our top right back. So yeah, I'm just going to leave him in. But yeah, the rest of the team pretty much picks itself. Put Gribben in there for Ronaldinho. Take Drogba out, replace him with Gomez. Fossey Mensah on for O'Connor. Yep, I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, so not got much attacking options. I suppose we've got Martial on bench as well, so he can do the attacking options. So that's what the team's looking like. So obviously back in goals, David De Gea. Back four, Shaw, Bailly, Smalling and Tanner. Midfield quartet, Schweinsteiger, Pogba, Herrera and Mata. And up front, Ibra and Rashford. So let's get into the game. Really looking forward to this. It'll be nerve-wracking, especially after our last defeat against Southampton. So, very good team, blah, 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 blah. Always look forward to it. Natural choice, blah, blah, blah. Right, so they've gone with Bravo and nets, back four, Kolarov, Otamendi, Kompany and Zabaleta. Gundogan, De Bruyne, Fernandinho, Silva, Sané and Aguero. Wow, that's a good team. As usual, we've got Phil Cannon. Applies vice the team. Close down the goalkeeper. Let's see what we can do. Slice Leroy Sané in half. That'd be quite good. Michael Keane's former Man United player, so slice him in half as well. Raheem Sterling, his former Liverpool. Show David Silva onto his weaker foot as well. And let's get going. Stick the team talk in for the fans, because it's a derby day. Let's get them all motivated. Let's get them all looking delighted, happy. Let's go. Come on, United. This is the big one. This really is the big one. Herrera, Smalling, Schweinsteiger. Good passing football here from United. Comes to nothing though, as Bailly sweeps up. Usual first highlight comes to nothing. Oh, they've hit the post, and oh Jesus, thank fuck for Smalling, I tell you. Oh Jesus, that wasn't good. Right, Shaw, Schweinsteiger, Herrera, Mata, good play. Oh, nearly, but they look like they're going to clear it now and come forward themselves. But Herrera picks up, ball into Rashford. Lovely play. Oh, until Rashford loses it, and now Man City can break. So Aguero into De Bruyne into Fernandinho. Kolarov. Watch Fernandinho in the middle. Oh, fuck off, Luke Shaw. Is this how you repay me? Oh, Jesus. It's going to be 1-0 City. Oh dear. All we can hope for is that Dave the Save can do it, but no, I didn't think so. 1-0. And that's not a good start. A failed good penalty from Aguero. Nearly sent the goalkeeper the wrong way, but David Save changed his mind in the end. Fernandinho is injured, so like the savages that we are, we're going to go on and say tight marking, closing down, and of course hard tackling. See if we can get the bastard off the pitch. Sportsman, you gotta love it. So 1-0 down in the Manchester derby. not looking good. Maybe this momentum thing's got something to it. Here's Pogba. Oh, just wide. Whisker away. Up we go. Up with heads. Well done. Go on, Ibra. Mata. Bye. Oh, good passing. Good ball. Oh, should have been Ibra. That would have been an absolute belter there, goal. So City on the counter attack now. Can we stop them? Stop them there. Well in. That's the stuff. Play it. Oh, Rashford again. Playing the local lad in a game like this because I'm thinking, local lad knows what it's all about. He'll get in about them. A decent chance. And what does he do? So far, nothing. Ibra. Shaw. He answered what I was saying there. Marcus fucking Rashford. The local boy does good. Ball in from Shaw was exquisite. And Rashford's leap. He got in between the two defenders. And what a powerful header. It's 1-1. Fantastic. Zlatan's picked up an injury though. But so is David Silva. Okay, right. What we're going to do is we're going to make a couple of changes there. First of all, we'll go to our team. We'll take Zlatan off and replace him with Martial. And we'll just go with pace up front. What we'll do is actually withdraw Martial out to here. Play him as inside forward on attack. Get him to run in. Okay. And I'll also go to opposition and we're already hard tackling Silva, but tight mark him as well. Just to make sure that he's aware of what we're doing. So Martial, let's see. Faith in you, get out, make a difference, do something. Right, let's go. Come on, guys. We did well to get back into this. Mata. Smalling. Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, Jesus. Nearly. From Chris Smalling. Very close. Pogba. Oof. Pogba obviously over near enough every free kick because Callum Gribben's on the bench. Might actually have been Gribben on for the second half. Just a thought. Anyway, looks like Man City are going to get the last chance of the game, or the last chance of this half, I should say. As Pogba comes in well, plays it to Martial out on that wing. What can you cuts inside, passes. Oh, nearly. Rashford cut it back. Oh, I thought it was going to be a surefire Man City goal there, but we turned that into our attack. Half time, it's 1 each. Certainly tell them. Give the fans a performance, and I'm actually going to take off Herrera and bring on Callum Gribben for the simple fact of the free kicks. With Gribben on the park, we're always more likely to score free kicks. Well in, Schweinsteiger, lovely play. Colour off in the booking now. Now, what we're going to do is we're actually going to, because it's just because this is a derby that I'm doing this. I wouldn't do this normally, but Kolarov, we're going to hard tackle him, see if we can get him. Show him on his right foot, close him down and tight mark him. We're just going to put the pressure on them, see if we can really crank up the pressure. Because if we do that, I think we've got a decent chance. Pogba, get booked, goodness sake, not in a derby, fuck's sake. Bravo with a goal kick. Pogba wins it, back to Mata, in goes Rashford, he's through, and that is 2-1, get it right fucking up you. Marcus Rashford again, that's his second goal of the game, absolutely brilliant. He ran through it and I thought, don't miss it, don't miss it, but he didn't miss it, he rammed it home. It's 2-1, Delighted. Now they're making a couple of changes. We'll leave it as is just now. Gribbin with the corner. Get a second bite at it. Can't get it past De Bruyne though. Mata. Ball to Shaw. To Gribbin. Ball to Rashford. Pogba. Martial. No. Knew it wasn't going in from there. You could tell that. As we clear the ball, but it's going to come back at us. It's Company on the ball. Oh, if we'd got that ball there, we were away. But it looks like it's going to be... Oh, good save, David De Gea. Dave the saving net's doing really, really well. And again, well claimed. That's the stuff. In we go, Pogba. That's it. Good ball to Martial. You cut inside. Good ball. Rashford. Oh, he's hit the post. Nearly a Manchester Derby hat-trick for Marcus Rashford. And with 20 minutes to go, we're going to make our final sub. And it's going to be... Who's knackered? There's a few people that are knackered, right? Okay, it's going to be Juan Mata. He's coming off. And Angel Gomez is coming on. To this, the atmosphere of the derby is excellent. I'm loving this. Even if we go on to lose a goal, it's been a good performance from the lads. I'm quite happy with this. Tanner into Rashford to Tanner. Go on. Don't lose it there. Oh, that's it. Kolarov. Oh, is that his second? That's going to be his second booking. He's got to be off. Goodbye, cheerio. That's what I meant about it being a derby and having to try and wind these guys up. Because things like that can happen. That's what I do in all derby games. Is I'll pause it and go through it and frame by frame and try and get guys injured or sent off. Good save, Dave the save again. It's just part and parcel of the game, really, isn't it? Really quite happy with that. So what we're going to do now, just for the last couple of minutes, I'm actually going to pull this back to contain. Yes, very defensive move, to be honest. But, oh Jesus. But I don't really care because we need to contain these guys. If we can get through to the final whistle here, I'll be absolutely delighted as Gribbin gets the ball. Plays it back to Pogba, into Rashford. Oh no. And they're 2 on 3, 3 on 3 now. Aguero. Good tackle, Chris Smalling. Well in. Now we're just trying to get through the last few seconds of this game without conceding. Good header out, Schweinsteiger, Gundogan to Company. Yes! Get in! 2-1, Man United. Absolutely fantastic. Well done. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Fire them all up after that. That's absolutely excellent. Absolutely excellent. Not one player in that team let us down. Delighted. Absolutely fucking delighted. 11 points clear now. That's a big result. An absolute massive result. Let's see. George Tanner. He should be given match experience as right back. Yes, we know that. We're giving him match experience as right back. That's fine. Buy set to... that's fine, no problem. Oh. Moment of truth. Oh, phew. 45 days. I hate when it does that. I wish it would come up with in a different colour or something if it's a bad injury so you'd know straight away. But a stubbed toe, that's fine. I'm sure that ended Gary Lineker's career. But, let's see. Rashford on fire, basically. Superb in front of goal. Well done, Marcus. Press conference. I'll send the assistant to that one. Then it's just a whole load of free transfers. So all of them freed. Just basically, frees up the spaces. So what I'm going to do, guys, is we're going to just have a look at the schedule here. Next game is on the 9th, but in between that time is the youth intake. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to continue on here, simply because quite often I see other YouTubers and it's as if they sort of know what they're going into before they show you the youth intake. So basically they look through them all before they show them to you guys, and I don't want to be like that. I want you to get my honest reactions to these guys as they come in. I think the youth intake's about the 5th or 6th, I think, something like that. So I just want you guys to see my honest reactions to who we get. If we get someone good, if we get 5 people that are good, if we get no one that's good, I want it to be a journey for us both, or us all. I should say us both. Jesus, maybe I have only got one person that watches this. I don't know, but I want it to be a proper reaction to these things, rather than me going in, looking at it and then recording something, which is kind of a bit fake. I just want you guys to see exactly what I see when I see it. So let's see, rival win, blah blah blah, Ali Hunter, very little interest in ending this spat, not paying any attention, we win the game, who gives a fuck about Pep Guardiola? Tell you what, the answer to that is nobody, because he's hopeless. I mean, he was good with Barcelona, he was good with Bayern Munich. This season in real life he's been shocking with City. And let's see, Chelsea drew, Arsenal lost to Spurs. No change there. Let's have a look how that leaves the league for the rest of the teams. So 11 points clear of both Chelsea and Man City, with 9 games to go. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, we'll get a £1 million from Depay in 5 games. That's nice. Always nice to see. Let's see, Ibrahimovic misses Juventus game. Yes, we know this. With Ibrahimovic, not good news, but we'll find a way to handle it. We'll basically just play either Drogba or Adariz or Martial. Right, by he's now comfortable playing short passing. That's good. So what I'll do is training. See what else we can do with him. Yes, throw himself into tackles. Oh, okay. Stop attempting through balls. Yeah. I hate when they do that. It's like, you know what? See if you were to say to anybody, just go flying into tackles. I think it'd be a lot better. You could do that with a lot of people. I think it'd be absolutely brilliant. But coaches know best, I suppose. They're all not happy with training. Yeah. I'm training them quite hard. I don't care. He gets improvements. Kenyan progress. Yeah, he's doing okay. So into the 5th now. We'll handle the absence. It's no problem. Oh, Liverpool Everton, the big Merseyside derby. This will be interesting. Brian McClare, the new Crystal Palace boss, after Sam Allardyce was sacked. Job for a Man United old boy. There's Liverpool hammer Everton 3-1. Don't know, actually, I didn't see. Where are Liverpool? Liverpool are now 5th, overtaking Tottenham with that result. Everton, lower reaches of the table. But I don't think Palace, Middlesbrough or West Brom will be struggling. Will be challenging many people. So we received 200 grand from the Zaha deal. This is a question I wanted to ask. How come we can't do this? Now, in the game, obviously, there's preset transfers, so or transfer clauses, I should say. So, like for instance, Wilfred Zaha. Now, if it's true, what I heard, then Wilfred Zaha was sold by Man United because he shagged Mourinho's daughter, or not Mourinho's daughter, whoever it was it Moyes' daughter? Whoever the manager was at the time, He shagged his daughter. But you look at this. Players played in 75 league games for Crystal Palace. Now, why can't we do that? That's what I would like to see in FM 2018. Is customisable clauses so that you can say, well, okay, once you've played 78 games, we want another million. Once you've played 149 games, we want another 5 million. That kind of thing. Just add a wee bit to it, because they've got the kind of drop-down menus where you can pick a couple. I would like to see more customisable for that. I think it would add more to the realism, because in the modern day, as you see, Wilfred Zaha deal was included all these things like up to 75 league games, etc, etc. Whereas if we want to set it up in the game, we can't actually do that. So we'll be getting another million from the Morgan Schneiderlin deal fairly shortly as well. That's always nice to see. Adarice wants more first team football. Okay, I'll start you in a few games this month. It's fine. With Ibra's injury for a week, you can start the next game. We'll see what happens. Right, let's see. What have we got here? Training advice. No, I don't want to reduce it down to... No, intensity level stays at high. Yeah, intensity level will stay on high. Not having that, I'm sorry. Not changing that for anything. Final game of the weekend is Sunderland versus West Ham, 1-1. So hopefully soon we should be getting this blooming youth intake. Don't know exactly when it is. I know it's different in every sort of league, and it's a bit random this season, which is good. Right, let's see. Oh, here we go. Here we bloody go. Right. Man United announced new intake of youth players. And just judging by what the guy says down here, I don't think we're going to get anyone decent. Because usually, if you're going to get someone decent, it would say something like, he's best of his generation or whatever. So, let's have a look. Nicky Marshall. Not impressed. Ron Ward. Could be okay. Enthusiastic fullback. I like that. Teamwork and work rate. I can work with him. Right, okay, I'll sign him up to a deal. We can work with him. This is what I do. I don't do them to youth contracts. I never do that. What we'll do is just to secure it, we'll say, okay, we'll put you up to 250 quid a week. How does that suit you? There you go. That's fine. Right. Bill Woods. Looks okay. 15 years old. 15 years old. We can work with that. Got average all-round stats. Yep, I'm quite happy with him. We'll take him. Again, this is just to show you kind of my thinking behind it. As to what I look for in a youngster. I just kind of look to bring them in and try and get them signed up as early as possible on a full-time deal. So they're coming in, they're, the deal's basically signed, sealed and delivered for them. Let's see. Jesse Thacker. What a great name. Not great overall though. Aggression and bravery. For right back, nah. I mean, we've got Tanner. Decent physicals, but strength of 5 lets him down. Tackling 12. Well, is there potential in him? Nah, not enough, I don't think, to warrant signing them up. Matthew James. This is the guy who says one of our better players in this year's youth intake. Oh, yes he is. Okay. 15 years old Welshman. Potential ability is very good. So, approach to sign. Hot prospect. Full time. 2020. Optional. 3 years for the club. Put on $250 a week. Bang. Thank you. Now you see with him, I'm looking at him and thinking he's got pace, he's got stamina, acceleration, balance, decent agility. So in the first couple of years, train him like nothing on earth on his physicals. And he could be an absolute beast. Absolute beast. So, yeah. Next up, Seri Walters. I'm assuming this guy's Welsh. Teamwork, work rate, decent. Decisions, bravery. Defensive midfield. He's already got a player trait, which is quite nice to see. I'll give him a deal. End of the day, if he doesn't quite make it, then he doesn't quite make it. But I'll give him a deal. I'll deal him in. You can always just take a punt on him and sell him again. Right, Alex Fawcett from Birmingham. Wow. Okay, he's not bad. He's not bad at all. Striker, finishing 14. Very good. Pace 14, acceleration 13. Composure 14. Wow. Okay. This guy went up in my estimations. Right, this guy's getting... Oh, he's definitely getting a contract. In fact, you know what? He's probably going to be vying with young Marcus, etc. Or vying with young Nishan, sorry, for a backup striker role in the team. That's fine. Quite happy with him. Alan Monk from Lancaster, which is just down the road, a local lad. Unfortunately, doesn't look great. I think I'll pass on him, to be fair. Dominic Willis from Manchester, another local lad. Let's see. Centre back, jumping, strength, positioning, tackling, marking, heading. That's something that we can work on. I think actually, yeah, I'm going to give him a contract. I think I can work with this guy. And we can, if not a hot prospect, certainly not a hot prospect, but I think we can work with him, make him something that's kind of a little bit special. Maybe special enough to sell on for a tidy profit. Greg Barry from Stafford. Got some decent attributes, but the thing that really pisses me off about that is personality, casual. Basically means he's not going to make it as a, he's not determined, he's not going to make it as a proper player, etc, etc. Not happy with him, so he can just go. Rod Knight from Stoke. Striker. Too many poor attributes, I think. There's too many attributes that are too low for the level I'm looking to get to for a youngster. So Rod Knight, goodbye. Andy Murphy from Manchester. Centre back, decent heading, marking, tackling's pretty poor, but we can work on that. Decent figures all round, really. We'll take them. We'll sign them up, and just again give these guys their due. I want to see what they're like playing. That's fine. Next up is Dave Ap Gareth. Oh, another interesting Welsh name, but a very uninteresting player, to be honest. Yeah. A winger with balance of 4 and dribbling of 4. That's no happening. Kevin Taylor from Bury, so again another local lad. Decent physicals. Mental's not so good. Technical's not so good either. Now I'll leave him, I think. Jack Deal from Dartford. Nah, work rate of 5, position 1. I mean, it's pretty poor. Finishing of 2, balance of 3. No, you're never making it in our team, mate. And finally, Rob Burnett of Bridgend. It's a striker, finishing 13, first touch 13. Off ball 12, acceleration 14, pace 12. Actually, he's going to be another one that we'll give a contract to. I don't think he's going to be anything special. But even if these guys make it to sort of championship level, you know, it's a decent haul for money for us. And being that young as well, you know, it's a lot of. I think I've had notable influence in bringing through many of the players, including Alex Fawcett and Kevin Taylor. My coaching style. Yada yada yada. Right. So what I'm going to do is terminate trial. Goodbye. In fact, what I'll do is and right click. Terminate. Oh, why can you not terminate trials? Alright, okay. I've already terminated his trial. Yep, goodbye. So that's us just got our youth intake people that we're wanting. So that was the live youth intake. I actually quite enjoyed that. It just makes a bit of difference, I think, if it's live. So looking at the fixture list, I was going to play the Juventus game as well in this episode, but obviously time, as you'll have seen, it's about 43 minutes at the moment, so not wanting to go overly more into this. So we'll cut the video here and play the Juventus and Chelsea games in a triple header in the next episode, just get straight into the games, and hopefully you guys will appreciate that. So if you've enjoyed this video, including the live youth intake, which I think is worth a like any day of the year, drop this video a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.